Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. It's Monday morning here at Delnor-Wiggins Pass, and I've got a surprise here. I got the boss, Ranger T.
Hello, good
Terrance.
morning.
He's going to tell us a little bit about what's been going on, what they've been doing here while the park's been closed. A lot of renovations here.
Yes, sir.
And maybe some future plans, and maybe just tell us a little bit about what to do and what not to do when you come out here for a visit.
All right.
So Terrance, first of all, the park was closed for about a month.
Yeah.
Right, about a month
Yeah,
to
it
the
feels
public.
longer.
Yeah, it feels like an eternity to me.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the things that happened here.
So while the park was closed, it did give us time to do a lot of repairs. One thing, we painted every single bathhouse, so all 6 bathhouses. We painted the ranger station. We painted both of our shops located in the back. We also laid new boards on the boardwalk around building 3, so that looks nice. And we just completed the boards around building 2. We completed 2 other boardwalks, and our big project is we're completely renovating the boardwalk around building 4.
Wow.
That process is still ongoing, so if you come into the park now, you might notice that building 4 is closed, but we hope to have it done in the next couple of weeks.
I'm trying to think. I actually took our viewers, my followers, into one of the bathhouses there right when the park opened. I made sure there wasn't anybody in there.
Okay.
I didn't catch anybody by surprise. And I think it was in number 3. And it was all brand new tile, new paint,
Yep.
new fixtures. I mean, it was.
Yeah, we put a new floor in building 3. Glad you're reminded. And we started replacing all the fixtures. We didn't complete that. One of the things we're doing to keep our visitors safe is we are sanitizing every couple of hours in the morning, then in mid-shift, then at night, and then we have a cleaner comes in, and we found that the bleach is sort of eating away at our new fixtures.
Oh.
So we paused on that, but pretty soon you will see all new fixtures in the bathroom.
I mean, it's a huge improvement. And what amazes me is like the boardwalks. I've been seeing all the new planks in the boardwalks being repaired, and I know are the ones that are going to be taken out gone now?
Yep, we have removed all the ones that are going to be taken out.
So the ones that are here to stay.
Yep, they're here to stay.
Awesome. So it really wasn't that big a deal. We didn't lose a lot of boardwalks.
No, we lost 1 in each parking lot, but there's 2 or 3 in each parking lot.
Exactly.
So you wouldn't know.
And there's still some nice sandy pads there now. So.
Yep. And that way we can focus on the ones that we have. If you come here every day, you know that those boardwalks are an ongoing problem. We try to stay on top of it, but it's an ongoing thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're talking about the bathhouses, and when I was over there, and the boardwalks, a lot of them have ramps. There's a ramp to each of the bathhouses.
Yes, sir.
This park is accessible to everybody.
Yes, sir.
That is very important.
Yeah, and we left each one of those ramps to the bathhouse alone. So those were not one of the boardwalks we removed, just to keep that accessibility. That's one thing we as the Park Service pride ourselves in.
And now people in wheelchairs, you have beach wheelchairs here.
We do. We have 3 available for the public, and they're completely free. All you have to do is when you come in the front gate, just let us know you need one, and we'll bring it right to you.
And now you're going to need somebody to push you.
Yes.
You can't come in and do that on your own. You're definitely going to need somebody to push you.
Yeah, you
But
definitely need that.
That's a great service. But just having these ramps, I mean, people in these little mobility chairs and things, they can actually come right down to the edge of the beach on the ramp and kind of get an up close look at the beach. I mean, I love the access to this park.
Yeah, and again, that's one thing we pride ourselves. We want more people to come and enjoy.
Absolutely. And there's some of the parking lots, I mean, it's just a stone's throw from the beach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the closest? What do you think the closest access?
You know, I
is?
would say Area 5, right in the beginning. You want to park in that very beginning of Area 5, because that's where the swimming area. Just remember that the other end is the fishing area.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
well, right now it's the fishing area.
We had to. I know. I saw you earlier. You had to remind some people out there that were
and
wading
again,
in the water.
we're not just separating it for fishermen. There's actually a river right there, right at Wiggins Pass.
Right.
and we just want to keep
Because,
people
yeah,
safe. Those
dangerous
rip currents.
Absolutely.
Yes,
And
sir.
even with the fishermen, I'm sure there's broken fishing lines out there with hooks on them.
Yes,
and things.
sir.
You don't
And,
want that in your foot.
Exactly.
Oh, let's see. What else can we talk? Well, something I noticed on your uniform earlier. I saw those 4 circles. What does that? Let me get a. What do those mean? What is that?
Yeah, so this is another thing we as the Park Service are proud of. We're 4-time gold medal winners. I think
Wow.
you can win it every 5 years. So
Wow.
that's,
So
20
that-
years.
Yeah. Wow.
I've been
That is
the number
awesome.
1 Park Service in the nation. So
That is
we're
awesome.
definitely
Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, you're coming up on. You've been here 2 years now.
2
2
years.
years. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, every time I talk to you, every time people see you, all they see on your face is a big smile.
happy. That's right, and I still got it.
I tell you what, you, at least from what I see, you enjoy your job. You love your job.
I don't think I can do anything else, so I'm
Man.
sort of stuck.
And you have really, since you have been here, you have really turned this park around.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I'm not gonna take credit for that. I'm gonna give credit to my amazing staff. Mark Nicoletti is the
Yep.
assistant manager. He brings years of knowledge and wisdom. I got Caitlin Brunk, who's my park service specialist, getting a lot of volunteers, a lot of volunteer groups. So come on out. We got support from the Friends
Yeah.
of Delnor-Wiggins, and then we changed the position. We moved the ranger to a park service maintenance position, and that's Stephen Pendle.
Uh-huh.
And without him, I would say we wouldn't be able to do a lot of these projects.
I was going to say, that was when we were talking about the boardwalks and the renovations and these guys, people think of a park ranger as somebody that wears a big hat, and goes around telling people to put out forest fires, put out your campfire, and get out of the water or whatever. These guys are multi-talented. I mean, carpenters. I mean,
Yes, sir.
It is just amazing at how handy these rangers are.
Yeah, well,
Ranger James, I mean, I
Yep,
see him
James.
pounding nails. And,
Shara,
Yeah, all of
Sarah, Dan,
gosh.
Peggy. Yeah, I got an awesome staff. And I will say that's one of the things why I like the job. Like you said, people think we just wear a hat and just hang out on the beach all day. But that is not true. As the manager, I can tell you,
Yeah.
I started my day blowing off some of the boardwalks, removing some of the wood from our construction. And now I'm doing an interview with you.
I will never forget when I first met you, when you first came here, we had that horrible red tide. And I mean, it was horrible. And you were the first person I would see out on this beach at sunrise with a 5-gallon bucket and a grabber
Picking them up.
picking up dead fish.
That's
I
right.
mean, you were here and you came right into this park and you were leading by example.
That's right.
You know what? You won't have any of your staff do something that you aren't willing to do.
And that is
know?
my philosophy.
And that is an awesome philosophy.
Yeah.
We're so lucky to have you. It's sea turtle nesting season.
Yes, sir. And that's another thing we're excited about. Right now, well, at least the last I checked, we were up to 8 nests.
10.
10.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
10.
so I think he found one today.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited. I think this time last year we had a little bit more, but it's still the beginning of turtle season.
Yeah. So what should people do? What are some of the things people need to be conscious of?
Yeah, the main thing, and I bring this up because I saw it a lot, is the holes. I know people want to come, they want to dig sand castles, they want to bury their friends in the sand, but just remember those holes that you dig, the sea turtles can get trapped in those.
Yep.
So we want to cover those holes back up once you
Absolutely.
dig them. Also, leave the cages alone. You
Yep.
don't want to. I've seen people place towels or Coke cans
Really?
on them, so we don't want to do that. The Coke can might be innocent, but then you can get fire ants coming after the Coke, and then when they're there, they could discover those eggs. So
Yeah.
you want to leave the nest alone.
Yeah.
And no lights, but
No lights.
yeah, no lights at night.
And
But,
if you're one of those lucky people that happens to see a nest hatching, stay away from the hatchlings. Stay
That's
away from
right.
them. Give them room, and absolutely no flash photography of the nesting turtles. The further you stay away from them, the better.
That's right.
do not touch them. Please do not touch them. Do not pick up the little hatchlings. So many people do that. They pick them up to get a picture,
Yep,
and that's against the law.
that is against the law.
Yeah. There's two things that That's pretty obvious that that's against the law. Common sense should dictate that to you.
Yeah.
But there's another thing that's against the law here, and that's going into the dunes. You know,
That is
messing
true.
with the sea oats.
That is true.
Can you tell us about the importance of the sea oats and why they're protected?
the importance, and as you can see right here, where there's not a lot of sea oats, and
Right.
you notice that we get a lot of erosion. So if we want to protect our beach and we want to keep our beach here, we have to keep those sea oats, because their roots are what holds the sand here. And speaking of which, I get a lot of questions about the dead trees, like why don't you remove the dead trees?
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically the same concept. We feel if we removed all of these trees, then we will increase the erosion
Exactly.
issue.
The root system is still underground.
That's
and
right.
It's still holding the beach together. And that's every beach walk. I always say that's why I like coming here, because you leave it natural.
That's right.
I mean, all of our beaches here in Collier County are beautiful, but myself, I like the natural beach. I don't like the manicured sand, the fluffy sand. I mean, I'll take Delnor-Wiggins over any beach in Southwest Florida.
Thank you.
And it's not just because of the beach, it's because of the people like you that
right.
make it such a great place, man.
Yeah.
I wish all the Rangers were here so we could just say thank you to every single one of them, but they know they're doing a good job. Everybody's asking me, and I know what the answer is going to be. You're not going to have the answer. Everybody's wanting to come in and watch their sunrises. You know, everybody with their after hours passes.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're still taking those steps due to the COVID-19 situation. One of those steps I mentioned earlier is that we are increasing our cleaning of the bathrooms, and we're also desanitizing the bathrooms. You also notice when you come in, we're not taking your money. So bring correct change. If you got it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
because I have a pass. I didn't realize that.
That's
Good,
right.
good.
So we're not giving out any change. So bring correct change. We're using cash boxes, and you notice my staff wearing masks and gloves. But another thing is we have closed the park to after hours users, and that's so we can maintain how many people are coming in and out of the park. But also
Absolutely.
all state parks statewide have
They've done that. Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
yeah.
that's
So
a
it's not
state-
just us.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but you do feel it. I think I mentioned this to you before. We're number 2
Yep.
when it comes to annual passes.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me something. Here's a nice. If they don't have the exact change, is there a way they could give you their money and that money could go to friends of Delnor-Wiggins?
We are accepting donations. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now I know. Is that a collection box that you put up? There's a new. I've seen these. I saw green boxes.
Yep. So that is the pay station box. So
That's the pay station.
yes,
box?
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there was a box for the friends.
Yeah, we had one for the friends, and unfortunately we tuck it down for now so people don't get confused. Yeah, so if you come by yourself, to get in the park is $4. Again, bring correct change. But if you have a 5, we will take that donation, and that donation actually goes to what we call HOSP, which is Help Our State Parks. So
Okay.
we do send that money to Tallahassee,
Okay.
but it is earmarked for this park.
Gotcha.
So we will take your change if you don't bring.
Sure. So if you
correct
want to,
change.
if you're walking in and all you got's a 20,
we'll take that.
walkers are what? $2 to
It's
walk in?
$2. But
Bicycles,
remember,
walkers.
it is sea turtle season, so think about those sea turtles.
And are we still doing can you adopt a sea turtle for $20?
We are still doing an adopt a sea turtle for $20. Yes,
you
sir.
still get a little.
Yep, and you still get a sea turtle.
What did Ursula name the?
It's Dell and Wiggy.
Dell and Wiggy.
Yeah.
Dell and Wiggy. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure which one's Dell and which one's Wiggy.
But yeah, those are cute. And I heard her talking about trying to introduce something else, maybe a manatee or
Yeah,
something,
well,
or-
we thought about it. We're planning on rotating out. So maybe next year we'll do the dolphin and a manatee.
Yeah.
So we're
So let's see. You get this is if you donate $20, you get the little stuffed animal.
yes, sir.
Okay, now if you become a friend of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park, if you join Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park, there's some perks
Yep.
to doing that.
Yep. You get 12 free entries. So
Is that if you get a family membership?
Yep, a family or individual. If you get the individual, of course, your 12 free entries only work for you. But if you get a family, it's up to 8 people, just like the pass.
Wow.
And during our season, you also get a say on how we spend that money.
Nice.
So a lot of the times, I propose what I want to do to the friends, or the friends come up with ideas. And we sit down, we work them out, and our friends actually vote on how we use the money. So,
and all that money goes right to this park, which is very important. Yeah,
yes,
anything
sir.
that goes through Friends of Delnor-Wiggins goes right to this park.
Benefits this park.
And how much are those memberships? Do you know right offhand?
They're $25 for an individual, and they are $50 for a family.
How can you beat that?
Yeah,
How can you beat that?
we don't. I don't want to emphasize the fact that, as say a family pass is $50, and if you come in 12 times, that's 72. So you save money.
You just save money.
Yeah, but the point is not for you to save money. So I want to stress that the point is for you to come into the park and fall in love with the park, and that way you'll be a better Friends member.
Hey, something interesting just went past you. What was that? Who just went by you?
Yeah, so that was Naples Fire Department and
North Naples,
North
Collier,
Naples. Yep, and they usually come through a couple of times a day. We also see the sheriff and of course FWC, which is our main partner when it comes to law enforcement.
So how are we doing on our social distancing? Is everybody abiding by the rules here?
I think we are, but we did take some steps to encourage that. If you notice that we do have less picnic tables, we tried to keep one picnic table for each grill, and we also flipped the memorial tables upside down so people can't use them. Unfortunately, we're still under those restrictions. We don't want groups of more than 10 people.
Yep.
So when you see those tables flip, that's to encourage you to stay separate from everybody else. And right now we do have our pavilion flagged off. Again, we want to keep those groups of 10 people or lower.
Okay, the concession stand's open.
The concession stand's open, so you can still rent your beach chair, get your umbrella, paddle boarding, kayaking, and canoeing.
Sweet. Boat ramp still open?
And the boat ramp's still open.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to use the boat ramp?
It is $5.35, and remember, correct change.
Correct change.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to pay an entrance fee, or is that just...
You do pay an entrance fee.
Okay.
So if you come in the park without a pass, a family more than 2 people, it will be $11.35 to use the boat ramp.
But a lot of the boaters have passes. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of the boaters have passes.
It's a lot more convenient using this ramp here. It's actually nice over there. Well, anything else you want to say to everybody?
Oh, no, I think we touched it. We're glad to be open again. We're glad to see all our visitors. So I hope to see you soon.
There you go. Thank you, Terrance. Ranger T. Look for him on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you. And everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our video. Have a wonderful day. From Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.